The UK government will renationalise the South Eastern Railway after it was found to have lost £25 million taxpayers' money in a massive breach of its franchise deal. The Department for Transport found evidence during an investigation into LSER that the train operator had not declared over £25 million of historic taxpayer funding since October 2014. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps confirmed the deal on Tuesday morning. Mr. Shapps said, "There is clear, compelling and serious evidence that for years, LSER have breached the trust that is absolutely fundamental to the success of our railways. When trust is broken, we will act decisively. The decision to take control of services makes unequivocally clear that we will not accept anything less from the private sector than a total commitment to their passengers and absolute transparency with taxpayer support. Under the new operator, we will prioritize the punctual, reliable services passengers deserve, rebuild trust in this network, and the delivery of the reforms set out in our plan for rail, to build a modern railway that meets the needs of a nation," a statement from the Department for Transport added. Further investigations are being conducted by the owning group into all related historic contract issues with LSER. Following these investigations, the government will consider further options for enforcement action, including statutory financial penalties under the Railways Act 1993. On the basis of the available evidence, we consider this to be a significant breach of the good faith obligation within the franchise agreement and will not be extending a further contract to LSER. The government believes it is essential that there is public trust in operators, who should prioritize the very best for passengers. A senior Conservative MP has said that the Serious Fraud Office is involved in the investigation. According to The Independent, the government will intervene to operate the trains as an operator of last resort. This is planned to begin from the 17th of October, reassuring travellers and commuters. Mr. Shapps published on Twitter, "Fares, tickets and services are unchanged for passengers. Through the OLR we'll prioritise the punctual, reliable services passengers deserve, rebuild trust, and deliver the reforms set out in our plan for rail." On their website, Southeastern reiterated, "Our passengers will see no change in our day-to-day operations. All tickets will remain valid after transfer and new tickets can continue to be purchased in the usual way." Reacting to the news, Manuel Cortez, General Secretary of the Transport Salaried Staffs Association, said, "The days of rail franchising must now be well and truly over. Time and time again we see the private sector fail and taxpayers ride to the rescue. We need the government to dump the failed franchise system, end the profiteering of the train operating companies and take over the whole thing. Lock, stock and rails. There's no time to wait for the implementation of the half-baked Williams Shapps plan, also called Great British Railways pie in the sky from this Tory government."